I want to create a space on my channel and maybe like a series where I have the opportunity and the creativity and the flexibility to try out glam makeup looks and just see which one works the best for me. Hello everyone, my name is Angel and welcome to my channel. I'm getting married in a year and I'm at the point where I feel like I want to do my own makeup. Like I feel like I want to be my own makeup artist for a couple of reasons, but the girls are gonna get it. I'm excited. I like trying new things and I have bought so much makeup. Like I am probably one of the most easily influenced girlies on there. Like the marketing teams love to see me coming. If there's something that I use that you like, buy it, but this is not like my signature product. These aren't like my favorites. This is stuff that I've bought, that I own, that I'm using. I'm not buying any more things. Well, I say that and then, but overall, the goal is not to buy any more things. The goal is to use what I have and see what I can make out of it. Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock, okay? Okay. I've been going back and forth between two products recently. This e.l.f. pencil, what is this called? The Instant Lift Brow Pencil. When I say it eats down, let me just show you, all right? Honestly. I also did my eyebrows yesterday. I feel like when my eyebrows are freshly done, done by me, DIY queen. Yeah, I did it myself. Like I didn't go somewhere, like this is the best I could do with the resources I have. But I feel like when my eyebrows are on fleek, my eyebrows are fresh, I'm just having a better life. I always like to keep everything beginner friendly, so I'm gonna dumb it down just in case you need it. You might not, but just in case, I got you. So, sharp line under the brow. I like to start about a quarter into my brow because if you start the pencil here, you might not be able to save the brow. It might be too blocky, too full coverage. But if that's the way you like to style your brows, do your thing, 21. We're just gonna fill from the middle all the way out. Then we're gonna brush the product up. Little strokes to fill in any places that you feel are sparse. I like to have thicker, fuller brows on the ends than in the center. So I'm always gonna add more product on the ends just to kind of sharpen them up, darken them up. Do what you gotta do. That's the best thing about content. That's the best thing about YouTube. That's the best thing about life. Take what works for you and leave the rest for somebody else, okay? If you know how to do your eyebrows already, then we were all watching the same tutorials in 2016. People have a lot of feedback on eyebrows. People say that eyebrows should be sisters, not twins. Eyebrows should be non-symmetrical, asymmetrical. Everybody has something. Find what works for you. Find the style that makes you feel like the baddest bitch around, because it's your wedding day. Like, this is your special event that you want to shine for. Do your thing. I also kind of excited for this chapter or series because I have so many times where I get ready for events, weddings, galas, and I just flake up. Like, I don't remember how to do my makeup. It's like I've never done my makeup before a day in my life. I don't know if I'm the only girl who does that, but it's kind of embarrassing. But, so that's why I like to leave these little mementos. Two products. I have the e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash. This product has been holy grail. I've been using this every day. Second product I just added to my rotation is the Merit Beauty Black Brown Volumizing Pomade. So I'm gonna use this one today just because it's a little bit fancier. And I like to throw in like affordable and like super unaffordable products into my makeup routine. So if you see something that I'm using, please find the dupe. Do not feel like you have to go out and spend all this money just because I'm spending all this money, because I will spend all my money regardless. Yeah, it's a red flag. So we're gonna be in the brows again, starting in the center, working our way out. Now this one is a pomade, so I feel like this darkens my brows. Really use this opportunity to sculpt your brows exactly where you want them to be. Every hair should be exactly where you want it. And then I'm just gonna go over that with my e.l.f. brow gel because why not? So front we scoop up, ends we scoop out. Saw that? I'll repeat it. Ends we scoop up, and then we scoop out. Cool, eyebrows are done. Now, I think the most interesting thing about today's video is going to be my foundation. I usually like to do a no makeup look where I like to basically cover my dark spots and then do like the final highlighter, blush, contour. Today I'm doing full foundation, which is honestly a little weird for me because I don't typically do this. So if I am doing everything incorrectly, that's fine. In 2016, when I tell you 2016 Angel could have slayed your fucking makeup like you've never seen, unfortunately, she's no longer in the chat. She is no longer with us. Thank God. She was a brat. We are going to go in with the loved Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder in the shade 9. So this is like a warm, dark kind of coverage. I don't think this is my shade, but we're going to try this as like, and the other thing is like, should I be wearing primer under this product? I have no idea. Maybe I should. Let's go on Sephora and see what it says. It says you can use this as a primer. So today we are using this Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder in the shade 9 as a primer with this flat brush. So we're just gonna go directly into that and then swipe. I like to make sure I don't miss any spots. Like I feel like I missed a lot of spots up here on the top of my head. Am I the only person who has to like do like a flash check? Because I'm not about to be outside looking any kind of way. Yesterday, I did something new. I got a sample at Sephora instead of just buying the entire product. I know. I'm very proud of myself too. So the Haus Labs, I have a lot of hope in Haus Labs. So I got two shades, 470 and 480. I wanted the shade 480, but the fancy Sephora remote control skin reader told me I was a shade 470. So we're gonna try it out and see how it looks. Really aesthetic. Everybody does it. Like, there's nothing wrong with getting a sample. Like, not everybody can afford everything. This is one of my favorite brushes. This is the Fenty foundation brush in 110. I'm pretty sure I got this free gift with purchase, and it's probably the best free gift I've ever gotten. So thanks, Rihanna and team. I appreciate you guys. So we are going to be using the Haus Lab foundation, and we're going to put this everywhere, right on top of our primed skin, and see how it goes. It's supposed to be like a medium coverage, so we will see and go from there. So I'm just going to use the back of this. I mean, will I ever admit that the little Sephora robot thing was correct? Probably not, but things are not looking bad. Ooh. I don't know if it's the foundation or if it's the shade, but we're gonna come back to it because a lot of times it takes a second for a product to oxidize and like set to its like end goal shade. So we're just gonna keep moving and go from there. So a couple things I have this soft matte concealer. This is in the shade Amande from NARS, and I want to try it and see what it would look like. Ooh. On top of this. Let's see. I know there's a lot of ways to put on concealer. I know like right now, like the big thing is just to put it like right here and then like out here. But to me, I just feel like I might as well just do the whole freaking thing. I also like to have really sharp, you see that? So that way when I do my eyeshadow, it looks nice and on fleek. And I need a little blending brushy, so we're gonna use this Fix Plus. And just blend this out. Then I'm going to take the leftover concealer and just blend it onto my eyelid. I don't hate that. I actually don't hate how this looks. So now I'm going to do blush. I got some good feedback from you guys. Love feedback on the Sunset Blush trend. I really like the way that the e.l.f. Camo blush looks on me in the shade Coral Crush. But I also like the nice hot pink look. As you guys know, hot pink blush, it does something for me. So I'm gonna do both the pink and the orange, but I'm gonna do it on the back of my hand so I don't get roasted. This is the Juvia's Place Barbie Rose. One thing about Juvia's Place is they did not come to mess around with pigment. So if you're looking for pigment, she's right here. I'm just gonna do literally 1 drop. That's it. That's all I'm gonna need. Trust. And I'm gonna find my blush brush, which I've just been using this brush right here. Again, what kind of brush is this? I don't know. But I didn't have time to buy like 1,500 other ones. So we're gonna blend this bad boy into my freaking hand. They need to use this in Grey's Anatomy when somebody gets a freaking black eye, because the way that this stuff is so pigmented. Okay, I'm gonna go right above my apple. So this is my apple, ding, above there. And just go up and then come around that. I don't know how high I want it to come, so I'm just gonna keep it like underneath my eyebrow. And now the tip with blush that I tell like everybody, basically, put it on my nose, is that with blush, it falls off throughout the day. So you wanna put a little bit more than you would need. I feel like I want more blush, but we're just gonna start with this little pink amount. It's giving rosy. It's not giving, it's giving demure. It's giving mindful. Do we want to give mindful? No. We want to get full glam. So, e.l.f. Camo Blush. This is in the shade Coral Crush. Right on this, right here. Ding, ding, ding. Ooh. Stop. We're going to take that same blush brush and we're just going to make a circle. And we're just gonna go right into that other. And blending is gonna be your best friend. Smile, cheese, make sure that the blush is where you want it to be. Highlight check. Ooh, period. I actually love this look. I really like how I look. The problem with filming in my bathroom is that I have like warm tone lights. So I feel like a lot of time, like when I film, I feel like you guys are like, is this girl literally crazy? Like there's no product on her skin. I get it. I understand. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand highlighter in liquid gold. And we are just gonna put this on our nose. Now I have really great cheek structure, so it makes it really easy for me to like know where to put product. The best way to apply product to your face, especially highlighter, is to see where the light naturally hits you. I'm gonna use my highlighter brush. I'm just gonna go right on top of this blush, see that? And into my eyebrow. Now I've been doing my blush and highlighter like this since I was in college, basically. I really like the way that like the gold melts into the pink and into the blush. That's like my thing. If it's not your thing, you don't have to do it, but that's a tip that I like to share. I've gotten a lot of compliments, especially from like friends and family, about like, how do you make your blush eat like that? Girl, I'll tell you. Cool. Light check. I'm gonna again just take the leftover blush on my hand and just try to like blend all that together. Like the highlighter, we want to blend down into the blush. Right there. Highlight down into the blush. Cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with a brighter shade of concealer. This is gonna be the Fit Me concealer in the shade Caramel 40. I'm just gonna go in right kind of on top of where I just put all that blush and just do a little bit more concealer. This is just going to be to lighten up my face just a little bit. I'm also gonna let this sit for a second to kind of get tacky while I start working on my eyes. This is a new eyeshadow palette that I got from ColourPop. It's called the 1111 palette. I got it because there's angel wings on it, so like duh, I had to have it. Like, so this is like a neutral shade palette because I feel like I'm in my neutral era. Don't know why. I have enough warms to last me the rest of my life. So this is what the palette looks like. I think it's beautiful. You guys see it? Oops. I'm gonna make it a smoky eye, but a more subtle smoky eye because I'm a smoky eye fiend. But before that, I'm gonna take my concealer brush. I'm gonna blend this bad boy out. So we're gonna bring it into this part of my eye here, and then we're gonna bring it down and out. Yeah. This makes me feel like those, like the way that the British girls and English girls do their makeup, like London girls. And I'm also gonna just brush this onto the lid of my eye. So everything kind of flows together. That's the biggest thing with me is I hate when I do my makeup and it doesn't look like it's all supposed to be on my face at the same time. Now we are going to do our setting, our powder. So I have a couple powders. My favorite one has been the Huda Beauty Kunafa, like almost like a banana, to set under my eye. So we're gonna use that one today. Now using my Sephora powder brush, we're gonna go right into that powder and we're gonna place it. And set my face. Oops, didn't do that. I'll be honest, I've always kind of hated the way that powder looks, but I've been trying to like get into it recently. We are gonna bring this onto like all of my T-zones. We're gonna make sure we hit my big old forehead. Bring that down to my little chinny chin chin. Back to the eyes, so 3 steps back. I'm going to use a fluffy brush in the shade Right Path, which is like a nice, almost like a neutral brown shade in this 1111 palette. I'm just gonna go over my entire eye. And then once everything is kind of like this one color, that's when I'm gonna go in and do like a smoky eye. Basically, I like to make a V shape in the outer corner of my eye. I'm gonna use the shade Empowered for this today. And we're just gonna start like with the up shape of the V. It almost brings like a cat eye, like it kind of like brings my eye right to you, which is what I like. And I like to buff this dark shade all over, making a nice deep V. And don't be afraid to buff it out until you get it to your desired look. I'm just gonna take whatever concealer is left and just put it right, just to clean up that cut little crease, everything that we did. I don't know. I'm gonna do a couple different shades. I think first I'm gonna go in with the shade Lucky Babe right here. Yeah, to lighten it up in the corner here. And then if you guys have ever watched my channel before, or if this is your first time, I'm a glitter fiend. I love having a sparkly eyelid. I don't think I like anything more than that. So today I'm gonna try the shade, this is the color Balance. It's like a pink, like a silver pink color. And we're gonna just pack that right where we just put that other color to give a little bit of shimmer. I do want to keep it more down in the middle of my eye, not so much into that crease. So my right eye definitely slayed, left eye kind of got a little carried away. Now I'm just gonna blend those all kind of together, especially like this dark shade on the ends, just to give it almost like a gradient look. That's like my signature way to do makeup. Is everyone else doing like this? I don't know. But I feel like if I'm gonna be wearing like a white dress, a white gown, I think that's like what I would like to do. I feel like my eyebrows are not dark enough, so I'm just gonna go in with the Morphe micro brow pencil in the shade Chocolate Mousse. Just darken my brows just a little bit more now that I have all this product on. Just let it go right over it, just like kind of like filling in like a color. Yeah, like that, like that. Do I? Hold on. Look a little crazy on this line. Okay. I know that a big suggestion is after doing the setting powders to go back over it with a powdered blush. I have these ones here. These are from the Morphe 8D Deep Glam palette. So I'm gonna use the same blush as the same blush brush as before. And I'm just gonna go in the shade, well, I don't even know what shade it is. It's not the red, but it's like the pink. And just go over where I put the blush before. Just like bring that color back. I'm gonna do the same thing, use a powder highlighter. This is my favorite highlighter. If you have a better one, share it with me, send it to me. This is the Becca Champagne Pop. I've been using this since I was about 15. Not this same exact one, but you know, you get it. I wanna try the Fenty Beauty highlighter, so maybe that's something I will do eventually. And same thing, wherever the light hits you, that's where we're gonna follow up with this. I'm bring it right into that ridge of my eyebrow as well. Onto my lip. And we're gonna spray it down. Charlotte Tilbury setting spray to set everything into place. I'm gonna blend everything out just a little bit. Now that setting powder's on there, just kind of make everything look like it goes together. I hate when like my makeup doesn't look like it's supposed to go together. Major ick for me. I'm gonna add a little bit of the Moon Dust by Urban Decay in the shade Space Cowboy to give me a little bit more glimmer here. I feel like it's very white, but it's not sparkling, and I need to sparkle. I need to shine bright like a diamond, like my ring is gonna be doing at my wedding. Shining bright. This is a neutral look. I might not like neutral. I have to see. Last thing I'm gonna do is my lip of the day. I'm gonna start with the LA Girl lip liner in the shade Espresso. For lip liner, I like to start with just a line all the way around. And then we're gonna do a little bit of a V here. So we're gonna kind of color in. See that? It makes a little pout. Love the pout look. Or try something different. That's the whole point of this video. We're gonna use the Bobbi Brown Crush Lip Color in the shade Cranberry. This should give me like a nude kind of pink color. Yep, see that? I do have to say I love Bobbi Brown lipsticks. I'm going to go on top of this with my MAC Posh Pit Luster Lipstick for a more nude. Yep. And then obviously my favorite lip gloss is the Lip Injection Lip Gloss by Too Faced. This is in the shade On Blast. It's a pumping lip. The eyes are the only thing kind of throwing me off here, but I feel like on your wedding, that's when you want your eyes to be like the main idea. I also don't have lashes on, so that's a big thing. I don't really like wearing mascara personally. I usually like to use the Clear Lash Brow Gel by e.l.f. One of the reasons I don't like wearing mascara is because I am always crying. It does not take much to make me just start crying out of left field. So the last thing I want is my makeup all over my face. But yeah. So I kind of like it. I don't know. We'll see.